Yo, this next song is actually called Crying for Freedom. You know what I mean? Just take a look around, man. We need freedom in this planet Earth in so many places. You know what I mean? This is still your boy Mantist. Try to keep the message real. Ain't no lie. Crying for freedom, living in Sudan is not easy to anyone. Crying for freedom, living in Iran is not easy to anyone. Crying for freedom, living in Afghanistan is not easy to anyone. Crying for freedom, living in Iraq is not easy to anyone. Yo, check it, yo, it doesn't take an expert to see. We have been trapped in some crap regime, you can't be free. The only way to be free and a bit pleased to flee. Try to rebel, man, you can't kiss the world goodbye. Nobody wanna die, but what's the point to live if you got no freedom? And what's the point to fight and die? This shit ain't cool. The crazy thing, the world doesn't care. None got the heart to stand beside us to dare. This is what's done, nightmare. Oscar still goes to Mandela. Let me also holler briefly to John Kerry. He was our hope. A true soldier who never gave up. In a mind he will live for eternity. Crying for freedom, living in Sudan is not easy to anyone. Crying for freedom, living in Afghanistan is not easy to anyone. Crying for freedom, living in Iran is not easy to anyone. Crying for freedom, living in Iraq is not easy to anyone. Yo, people get scared of anything that plays, cause it never failed to be gunshot. Got me raise my voice up to somebody above to tell that black Jesus, I say what's up. It is appear why Jesus doesn't care. This life we live, don't dare to compare. Will aware, I'm amazed with mama faith, still there to tell me not to despair. Hey baby boy, don't despair. Freedom is coming tomorrow. I just love it, huh? To me, it is a waste of breath, man. It tried before, but it's still dead. Sometime I wanna go far like Macbeth to visit the demon to tell me how the future will be like. Cause this life we lead, it's hard to understand how the future will be like. Yeah, man, check, Crying for freedom, living in Sudan is not easy to anyone. Crying for freedom, living in Iran is not easy to anyone. Crying for freedom, living in Afghanistan is not easy to anyone. Crying for freedom, living in Iraq is not easy to anyone. Yo, I've had grandma crying in the still of the night in a foreign land, bitterly to love to come and take her. I've asked her, what's the reason for tears? Please dear, I never meant to interfere, but you may tell me your fears. You look at me with tears rolling down and wrinkle that bring tears to my eyes, and she said, oh poor baby, I wish you're old enough to understand, dear. We are tired of bearing our children in darkness, tired of being a refugee. Look around the community, it is full of unhappiness. I've asked how to clean the mess. There's less you can do, son. These oppressors leave me less. Just put your mind in school. It might be the only key, the only key. You know what I mean?